Raghav Chadha, Member of Parliament from the Aam Aadmi Party, joining us. And Raghav Chadha, you heard Mr. Chidambaram there saying even you guys don't have a hope in hell of getting more than 48 seats in the Lok Sabha. You're going to need the Congress in any opposition front to take on the BJP. Is there a grain of truth in that, simply because there are about 170-80 seats where it's a direct fight between the Congress and the BJP? So don't you all need them?
Look, first of all, as far as forging alliances and coming together of political parties, whether before the general election or subsequent to the general election is concerned, that is purely a mathematical question. It's a function of arithmetic, as Mr. Chidambaram was pointing out. I fundamentally believe, and I've been a strong believer of this, that, coming together of forces or different political parties is not going to solve the problem. What you require is a new vocabulary of politics, a new idea of politics, and a leader who can challenge the might of the BJP, challenge this well-oiled machinery, election machine that has today become the Bharatiya Janata Party. A new vocabulary, a new energy in India's politics is required. Meeting 20 opposition leaders in a span of 36 hours is not going to infuse energy, is not going to, showcase a new vocabulary of politics. What we require is a new idea, and it is only that idea that can, bring the Bharatiya Janata Party down.
So isn't that something you can sort of propose at a meeting of opposition parties? You can't do it on your own. Surely even you're not that confident.
Look, it's not merely about my party or what we can do alone. Coming together is, as I said, is a function of arithmetic. But yes, I do certainly feel, Nidhi, that Aam Aadmi Party stands out as far as opposition parties are concerned, and as far as certainly non-Congress opposition parties are concerned. And I say this because of the following reasons. Number one, Aam Aadmi Party is not a regional party anymore. We don't have an element of regionalism in us, like a Trinamool Congress may have because of its Bengal Asmita, what Andhra Pradesh-based parties may have, but Aam Aadmi Party does not have an element of regionalism anymore.
But it's not a national party either, yet. You have a long way to go.
If you were to go by the definition of national party as defined by the Election Commission, yes, we may be running short of 1 or 2 percentage votes in one particular state. However, what I'm trying to say is that the flavor or the grain of Aam Aadmi Party is that of a national party, where Arvind Kejriwal is a pan-India face, and in fact, Aam Aadmi Party finds its birth in a people's movement that had a national footprint. It wasn't limited to a particular section of India, number one. Number two, we don't, Nidhi, have a past baggage that other political parties have. Number three, we understand, and please, I underline this, Aam Aadmi Party perhaps is the only political party after BJP that understands new age electioneering, that only the BJP understands apart from us. Number three, we provide a model of economic upliftment where you reduce the cost of living and increase the purchasing capacity of every citizen to counter the BJP's narrative of crony capitalism. And lastly, if you were to just study the growth of political parties in India post-independence, you would find that Aam Aadmi Party is the fastest growing political startup this country has ever seen. In less than 1 decade of our existence, we have two full governments, which even the BJP could not achieve with the backing of Jan Sangh.
Okay, well, let's see where that takes you. Early days yet, and it's very clear in the language that you're speaking that, opposition unity is going to be very, very difficult to achieve in the traditional sense of the term. But thanks very much, Raghav Chadha, for joining us.